Howdy y'all, welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. I still have not found this treasure. From what I've read, and has been messaged, it should just be here in this sand with a different block over top of it, like gravel or stone. Oh yeah. Suffocating. But I gotta admit, I am not... I am not seeing... where it could be. I need one of those breathing helmets so I can stay underwater for longer than 5 seconds. That's what I need. Yep, that is what I need, because I do not see this treasure. I'm assuming at this point that I'm not smart enough to find it. Actually, no, I'm assuming it just didn't spawn. Gosh dang it. This is... It, you don't have time to dig. I don't remember drowning this fast before. This is really quick now. It's probably the same, but I'm not normally trying to do something under the water. So, I'm going to keep that map, but I am going to... oh, I didn't bring my bed with me. I'm going to go ahead and... give up on this for today. And so what I want to do is I want to... You can't look at the map while you're in the boat? Well, that sucks. I want to try and get back even with my base. And maybe try and start another tunnel so I can lock this new stuff into my old stuff. Thanks, Squid. I appreciate that. I truly, truly needed Squid just jumping up in front of me. If we can find that wrecked ship, right here it is. I knew it was close by. I may have left my bed on this boat. Oh, now it pops up. You just can't see it while you're moving. I gotcha. Ooh, I am almost dead. I need to, I need to eat. Nope. Get out of here. I don't know where that zombie came from. Get out of my boat. Okay, I want to get rid of that skeleton there. Now... Get over here. Where? Nope. Dang it. Did he destroy it? No. No, he didn't. Get away from me. I'm trying to do something. You're not being helpful. Man, I was trying out this, so... Whoa. Okay, that was the scariest little dude ever. That guy just leaped out of nowhere right into my face. I don't like that at all. Okay, there we go. Now... what I gotta figure out... Oh, you... Well, it's a good thing I just saved myself, huh? Stupid drowned guys. Yeah. Oh. Get out of here, quick, before it kills us. Quick. Did I get my bow back? No. Got my pants, though. Regular pickaxe. My axe, my shovel. Not my meat. I do have a bunch of carrots, though. I really want one of those tridents. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, maybe with my bow here, I can get rid of this guy. Where's my bow? Oh, there it is. I'm kind of surprised he's not attacking me. Ooh, I got him. Yeah, I got him. And then I just fired an extra shot for no reason. There's my chest plate. Oh no. No. Okay, chest plate. Where's my sword? Who stole my sword? There's no way my sword broke. Is there? Oh, there's more of my stuff over here. There it is. Hold on, I was over here farther than I thought. Why isn't my sword going to my inventory? Did you get in there? Alright. Get lost. Drowned zombie. Okay, that was scary. Now, let's try this again. I want to get in my boat. Like so. I want to have my map on my hotbar. Nope, not this one. Must be this one. Yes, I want to have my map on my hotbar. Okay. And I want to see if I can figure out where I am in relation to my base. That is a cool looking... Look at that. It's like a castle. Dude, I want to build a base there. Or at least carve that into the shape it looked like in the fog. That is interesting. interesting spawn point there. Anyways, I'm waiting until that little bit in the corner there moves. So, yeah, what was I talking about before I got suddenly and violently attacked unexpectedly? Um, oh right, I was trying out a game. I get a lot of games through Humble Bundle and then Steam, of course. And I think the one I was trying out today, I bought at Christmas time. I got some Steam gift cards at Christmas time, and I hadn't played it yet. Mostly because I don't have a lot of time, and and you know, and then when you do have time, it's like, okay, well, I don't have it installed, so I'd have to install it, and by the time it's done installing, I won't have time to play it. So yeah, and so I simply didn't had never installed it, and it's pretty tough. It's called Maya, and I am having problems getting going in it. It's a base building simulator, and um, you've got people that you can't control and robots that you barely can control. And mostly you just point what you want done, and then they might do it. My problem so far has been that the robot takes so long to dig out space that you can't get the pieces in place fast enough to stop your people from. Where is the sun? Oh, okay. But you can't get the pieces in place fast enough to stop your people from dying. And yeah, and then I accidentally hit the abort button instead of launch a new base to try again. I think I tell them to do too many things. It's pretty common when I'm playing a game like this. I really like this kind of game, but most of the time what happens is I tell them too many things to do, and I think maybe I need to tone it down a little bit. And I'm not sure, but I think like only the robot can mine, and only the people can build items. Maybe. Uh, but hey, did you see that pufferfish attack me? That was a nice. And so, uh-oh. Does this mean? I don't know what this means. Am I too far from the map? Where is the sun? Okay, so that's west. I don't see my little blip on the map at all now. I know this is the way I came from, though. Well, that's not helpful. Does that mean I'm close enough to... I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the maps. Let's head this way. Uh, no. Wait. Hmm. Anyways, so yeah, so I was playing that a bit. Yesterday was really busy. Uh, I was gone pretty much all day. We uh, we headed into, well, we drove about an hour to town to city and went and watched the new Pacific Rim movie. That was pretty good. I think I liked the first one better, but that one was pretty fun. I could have done without the goofy little robot they added to it. Um, Also, if someone was capable of building the goofy little robot, I don't understand why they weren't using more of them as construction bots to clean up the mess that was left behind by the war. I feel like going south is the wrong way to get to this map. I think gone I've just gone so far now that the map can't detect me anymore. But I'm pretty sure this is the direction I came from, so I'm very confused at the moment. Don't I? I think I have a compass. Yeah, no, I'm headed north now. I headed south from my base, so obviously north has got to be the way to get back there. I'm pretty sure this is the direction I came from. It's very confusing. Uh, there was one part in the movie that to me was a little odd. One of the characters is they show how she was orphaned, right, when she was a kid, and so she's apparently been living in the one of the destroyed zones, and then the other character was also living in the destroyed zone, and they're both really clean and really well fed um, for people who were living in places without running water and food. Not that they didn't do a great job playing their parts, just I felt like visually they didn't really fit what was going on too well. Um, I mean, I guess the one guy would have been okay because that wasn't where he grew up, but the one character, is supposed to be living on the streets and scrounging for parts and stuff, and uh, yeah, it was a little too clean for my taste, I guess. I like my gritty to be gritty, and so, but yeah, no, it was fun. It just that with all the stuff that we did, it took all day. I think we left at like 11 and we didn't get back till close to 8. That's a long time to be mostly riding around in the car. But yeah, ate up a lot of my working around time yesterday. So and then I got sidetracked by the other game today uh, because I knew I was going to be gone all day. I I had gone ahead and pre-recorded. I forgot to put that out. I got to put that out. The episode that would go up today, which is Sunday, and so I had nothing to record yesterday. So when I got home, I had nothing to upload. So I just went ahead and uh, told some games to download. That's the other thing that happens is you know, when I'm uploading, we have very limited bandwidth, and I don't want to use up all of it. Uh, and yeah, yep. I wanted to get back into my solo D&D game since that's about the only D&D I play at home now. I mean, I play the online stuff still with the group on Monday and then the group on Wednesday. Um, but the rest of it's just kind of gone off the wayside. I'm almost to the end of the module I'm on. It was kind of it's pretty fun. It's called Horde of the Dragon Queen, I think, and it's been a pretty fun storyline so far. Uh, it's a group of adventurers, which is what I the players. They come upon a town that's under siege by a dragon and its minions. The dragon doesn't hang around, but the town is like in fire, and people are screaming and being captured by bad guys, and so you go headfirst into that mess and try to fight your way to the keep, which is the only building that appears to be holding its own. And so there's a lot of rules in the book on how to get there and stuff like that. And I've got this other map here. I should bring this other map, right? Because see, I should have been holding this other map out, and then I could have been marking this one up while I try to get back to figure out where my base is at, and that's not happening. I am not figuring out where my base is at this point, but I can at least fill in some of this map. And I get in there and I make up my four characters. I got a paladin, which is a magic fighter, a cleric, which is a magic fighter healer, a rogue, which is eventually once you get to level 3, you pick a specific type of rogue, so it's an assassin, and then a wizard, and you get to pick a type of wizard, and so it's a an attack wizard basically, an evocation wizard. They do special things with attack spells like make them more powerful um, and stuff like that. And uh, so I started off with all that, and then fought our way through, rescued a bunch of people, made it to the keep, and then at the keep they're like, reading through the book, and it's like, you'll be offered these quests, and so one's to go stop them from burning down the mill, and I played out like how I would play it if I was playing it, and consult back with the book, make sure I read through the whole section so I know what's supposed to happen, and then try to do it from the point of view of the characters. They don't know what's going on, uh, which is tricky. Uh, and But I'm mostly just doing it because I like the combat. And so, squids, if you don't stop jumping up in front of me, slowing me down, uh, hey, look, we're all the way back to where I started. I knew that was gonna happen. And yeah, once we cleared out the mill, and then there was a monastery, a church, something that had people in it. We had to go rescue them. That was super tricky. Uh, and If something can randomly occur, I roll a dice to see if it randomly occurs. Or, like, because I don't want to leave it totally up to me. And so, uh, there's a patrol that circles the building, so I rolled the dice to see which side of the building they were on and stuff like that, and eventually fought everything that was there. I was feeling pretty confident in my team at that point, and And then after completing all the little quests in that area, the leader of the attack group challenged to one-on-one combat with their best fighter. So I sent my paladin out and totally beat him. I know another guy's trying the same thing. I told him what I was doing. He thought that sounded like fun. He also plays multiple games of D&D. And so he said he almost won with his warlock. Missed it by 15 hit points, he said. So, but yeah, I was pretty pleased with that. And then after that, I was surprised at how linear the campaign turned out to be because the other two I've played, the modules are very open world, and so I mean technically they're not that open world if done appropriately, but the guy I have, my Wednesday night group, he doesn't read ahead as far as I can tell, so he never knows what's supposed to be happening, which means we never know what's supposed to be happening. uh, and so anyways, so it's like, okay, so once you go from there, then they send you to the camp. So I go to the camp, I sneak through the camp, fight my way into the camp, sneak my way through the camp, rescue the guy at night. Most of the stuff I've been doing is at night, and the book is all like, well, when they get there in the daytime. I'm like, no, why would anybody go in the daytime? Hey, look, there's another ship. I think I gotta check out this ship. Hey, turtle. Turtle, turtle. Um, let's see here. I feel like this one is not as good as the other one. It seems to be covered in stone for some reason. Where's my axe? And, ooh, don't throw those away. Just switch the axe. Take these emeralds. And I'll take this iron. I don't need the iron, but it's going to come in handy here in a second when I have to rebuild my armor. And now I can't get back out. And so, so we got out of the camp. We rescued the guy who was there. We get back, and they're like, oh, well, now we need you to go back to that camp. And I'm like, seriously? Why didn't you just tell me to do that in the first place while I was there? But then I read why, because you go back and the camp has been abandoned, and all that's left is a small guard force guarding the thing you're there to destroy. I'm like, oh, okay, so that makes more sense, but still, I was already there. Don't make me go back. Uh, yeah, this thing is totally like filled in or something here at this point. It's full of stone. Come on. Oh, there's a chest right there. And so we go back to the camp. We have to destroy the dragon eggs. And so I get in there and fight my way through that. I screwed it up, though. I did make a mistake. Not intentionally. I just missed... Oh, no, it's another buried treasure map. Well, I guess we could try again with the buried treasures. I couldn't find the last one, so... I'm going to take this paper. Could come in handy. And, okay, neither... Would you get out of the water? Stop trying to drown me. Buried... Oh, I don't know which one it is. Buried treasure map. Let's try this one. Uh, buried treasure map. Okay. So I need to go east. This boat looks very different from the other side because I thought I was on a. I thought it was jammed into an island or a continent, something. It is not. It is a tiny little island here. And so got in there. We did that, and broke up the eggs and got back out, and then they're like, all right, so now we need you to follow the caravan of loot that they've taken. And that was crazy. That was a super long couple of sessions because it was all random encounters, and it was like, it's going to take you 50 days of travel time in game to reach this. Normal rules are roll for every hour of travel. That's too many rolls, so just roll for every day. I'm like, that's still 50 days. And so I I eventually, after the first, within the first 10 rolls, had 5 encounters. And I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm changing the rules up. And so I only rolled once for every 5 days because there's no way you're going to run into something every day. That's just crazy. And, man, this treasure was buried a long way away here. And so, we eventually traced them into a town, and then they were continuing on past the town, and wound up in a fortress in the swamp. And that was a lot of fun getting through the fortress in the swamp. That turned out to be really super crazy, and I figured out a couple of tricks I really liked that worked really well, which has probably made the game a little easier than I expected it to be. Mostly, it's at night because if you're gonna sneak into someplace, you do it at night. And I found some tunnels that led me in without being seen. And then once I got inside, I'm reading carefully through the book about patrols and who's where during the day, during night, and all that stuff. And so when I got to the castle, I had um, outfits that we had taken from the original camp, and so I used those to. Are you leading me back to the same treasure? I hope not. And and so they took me in as new recruits, and they put you in a room. And so the room is in. It turned out to be right below where they sleep, and so um, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because they gave me a tour a little bit coming in. That tower belongs to these people. Don't go in there. The spot for these people. Don't go in there. And I'm thinking, I'm going in all those places. And so I'm like, I can't with my 4 guys. I can't take on this entire fortress. And so it's like, if this group hears the sound of fighting in this other area, and then and so I'm thinking, all right, so my people would be like, how can we do this quietly? How can we not get detected? Because if we get detected, we're going to have to fight like everybody at once. Although, to be fair, I could probably do it if I was inside of a room with a single doorway. Um, and so I'm like, ooh, you know what? My cleric has silence spell, and so I just cast silence on the room before I enter, and then they can't hear me come in, and nobody can hear us fight. And so that's what I did. My cleric had a handful of them available. I hit the sweet spot between two rooms, and I covered the two barracks. Pretty much, it's got a 20 foot. I think it's a 20 foot radius, so it might be a 20 foot diameter. Either way, the rooms weren't that big, and so I covered both rooms. I took out both barracks without their people being even knowing that I was there. Pretty much. I almost died in the first room because I didn't use the silent spell um, in time. But after that, we were much more careful and caught both the wizards in their bed and caught the leader with a hold spell, which was awesome. So he couldn't do anything. You're just not gonna eat. You can't eat while you move. What? I'm not confused, right? I need to. I'm not going east. This is west. The compass does not point the right direction. No wonder why I'm confused. Either that or the things are rising in the west and setting in the east. Maybe I don't know how to use a compass. Huh. Anyways, I want to finish my little story about the D&D here, and then I guess I will have to hunt down this treasured map another day. Uh, so uh, uh, yeah, so I actually wound up killing the leader in the fortress. Caught the every place I went, the book is like in the daytime they're here, in the nighttime they're here, and every place I went, it was the nighttime they're here. Uh, Covered up the sounds of us fighting in the kitchen, which is where they kept all their gold stuff. So we took that, and it was great. And then escaped through tunnel using papers I had found in the uh, after taking some acid trap damage. But I did get the papers that gave me the command word to use the portal. Teleported to a lodge. Uh, Fought into the lodge, also still at night, and yeah, pretty much the same thing that happened in the tower happened there. Tough fight right at the beginning. Got caught by a group of guards, nearly killed there. But once I got inside, it was much easier because there aren't that many guards inside the lodge. And then once I was finished with the lodge, I'm like, ugh, I've got to take a rest at this point. My guys need to recharge, so I figure everybody important is dead in the lodge. There's no one supposed to be coming to the lodge. I think it might be safe to camp here. So I camped out in the lodge, and then uh, oh man, I was really hoping to catch up on this corner of this map here. And so, anyways, and then I went to the town, tried to ask questions in the town, and the guy they sent me to was not friendly. He attacked with all his people, and there's a giant floating ice castle, which is the last part of the module, and it has left the area. And so, next time I get a chance to play, oh, look at that, that's crazy. The next time I get a chance to play, we are going to have to figure out how to fly over to the ice castle. I think we can get the people in town to help us call back the wyverns and ride the wyverns over to it. But that sounds like that's going to be a fun little ordeal. Ice castle of the cloud giants taken over by the bad guys. You know what? I'm just going to cross this land here, I guess, on foot. But I'm going to do that next time. So All right, with that, click like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.